Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading an Arlecchino Listener by me. So let's get into it. You knew walking into a Futui gathering would mean barbed words hidden behind smiles. You had been warned, but nothing could have prepared you for the way Dottore's laughter slides across the room, like oil on a flame, drawing every eye. Ah, the little stray finally arrives. He croons, raising a glass as if to toast you. I was beginning to think Arlecchino left you on a leash outside. The room stills, not with silence but anticipation, and you stiffen in the doorway. Hands clenched at your sides, you face down monsters, missions, and this gilded court of venom-tongued harbingers. That was a whole world of its own. You don't look for her. Not yet. You don't want to give him the satisfaction of seeing you retreat into someone else's shadow. So you hold your ground. I walked in of my own accord. You say evenly, keeping your voice smooth, even though your stomach coils. Which is more than I can say for your last experiment. A flicker of silence, a few chuckles, nervous, and the Dottore's smile sharpens. Oh, excellent. You can speak. I was beginning to think that Arlecchino had simply found a particularly well-behaved pet. There it is again, that word. The twisted, sick idea. Pet. Your nails bite into your palm, and you don't look at him. You look at the other harbingers. Pantalone's usual smug indifference, Capitano's unreadable silence, and Sandrone's eyes, cold as glass. And then her. She stands at the far end of the room, wine untouched, expression unreadable. Not anger, not yet, but stillness. Dangerous, deliberate stillness. The kind that means her mind is already 15 moves ahead, weighing the consequences of setting the room on fire, and deciding whether it's worth it. Dottore continues, voice sulky. Honestly, I thought the house of the horse would breed something with a little bit more spine. You'd think the lover of the knave would have sharper teeth. The room hums with tension now. Just once. Deep. You know that giving in, rising to the bait, is exactly what he wants. That he craves the weakness, the reaction, the unraveling. But before another word leaves his mouth, you hear her voice. Low, flat, and deadly. That's enough. It cuts through the air like an executioner's blade, and every head turns. Arlecchino moves from the shadows. Calm, collected, wrath tucked neatly under her collar. She doesn't look at you. Not yet. Her gaze is fixed entirely on Dottore. You may be a brilliant scientist, Dottore, but it seems intelligence does not preclude stupidity. She says, each syllable as cold as the land they stand on, and his smile twitches. Stupidity? Knave, you wound me. You wound yourself every time you open your mouth. He laughs, airy and patronizing. I was merely teasing your little companion. Surely you don't expect us to pretend they're on our level. Arlecchino's boots echo in the silence of the giant hall that you're in. 1, 2, and 3. And Dottore steps back. Just a little, and yet just enough for the room to feel it. I don't expect anything, but you should know by now there are lines, and you crossed one. Her fingers twitch. Speak to them like that again, and I will personally make sure your next experiment is performed without the use of your hands. Dottore stares at her for a heartbeat too long. Then he smiles. Touching. I'll make sure to find a more appropriate subject next time. There won't be a next time, she says, and he nods, a mockery of civility, and then turns and disappears into the crowd, chuckling like he's already dissecting the moment in his mind. The moment he's gone, the others drift away from the scene, and only then does she turn to you. The fire in her eyes does not vanish. It simply shifts, burning now with something else. Are you okay? She asks, voice gentler than you expected. And you nod. I'm fine. You're not. I can tell. You look at her. Why didn't you stop him sooner? You ask softly, not an accusation, just a question. I wanted to see if you would answer him, not because I doubted you, because I know you can. You blink. You let him? No, I didn't let him. I calculated, and I was wrong to wait. You reach for her hand, squeezing her fingers, and she squeezes back. The tension there, real and raw, but melting just a little at your touch. Let them say what they want. I don't care. I can tell that you do, but I'll teach you not to. She steps closer. I didn't choose you for their approval. I chose you because I love you. It's as simple as that, despite everything. It's the easiest choice I've made. Loving you is as easy as breathing. And that's all I really need. You smile, and you kiss her hand. And that's perfect for me, Arlecchino. I don't care what anyone else says, compared to that. And she's convinced. She knows you will get affected, but in the long run, neither of you care enough to pay attention to what the harbingers have to say. And if someone wants to try after what she did today, then they're welcome to. And Arlecchino is more than happy to teach a lesson.